Michel Fagner Lima Pereira, born the 6th of October 1993, is a Brazilian professional mixed martial artist. He currently competes in the middleweight division of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC. A professional since 2011, he formerly competed for 300 Sparta, Akhmat Fight Club, Serbian Battle Championship, Jungle Fight, Xtreme Fighting Championships, and Road Fighting Championship. He is a former Serbian Battle Championship welterweight champion. Background: Pereira was born in Tucumã, Para, Brazil. He started training karate at the age of 12, complementing his skill set with Brazilian jiu-jitsu from the age of 16 onwards. Mixed martial arts career. Early career. Michel Pereira began his professional mixed martial arts career fighting in regional promotions of his native state of Brazil, Para, as well as 300 Sparta, amassing a professional record of 9-3 with notable wins over the veterans Daziel da Silva Jr. and Silmar Nunes. These early wins earned a chance to fight with the bigger promotions, such as Jungle Fight and XFC. In his first fight, and only fight with Jungle Fight, he faced Junior Orgulho. He won by a unanimous decision. His next fight was a loss versus Junior de Oliveira with Ironman CF. After a win against Caio Robson, Michel Pereira earned a contract with XFC. Fighting on the prelims of XFC International 7, Pereira faced Geraldo Coelho. Responding to his opponent's pressure with clinching and a takedown, Pereira ended the fight in the third round by way of a guillotine choke. His next fight was on the prelims of XFC International 9, during which he faced Cairo Rocha. With various techniques such as wheel kicks and flying knees, Michel earned a victory through a unanimous decision. These two victories gave him a main even fight against Carlston Harris, which Pereira lost through a unanimous decision. Following this, Pereira fought with various promotions, during which he lost a decision against Abubakar Vagayev, Ismael de Jesus, and Korbanjian Tulosibake, while also netting wins against Stanley Barbosa by way of an arm triangle choke, as well decisions against Renato Gomez and Cristiano Estela Rios. Serbian Battle Championship, and Road FC. His 16-8 record earned him a chance to fight for the vacant SBC Welterweight Championship against Luka Strazowski at SBC 15 on the 8th of December 2017. Pereira won a majority decision. Pereira was scheduled to defend his SBC title against Laerte Costa at SBC 17 on the 18th of April 2018. He won the fight by a first-round rear-naked choke submission. Moving away from SBC, Pereira was scheduled to face Carlos Pereira at Arena Fight 8 on the 12th of May 2018 in a 176 pounds patchweight bout. The fight ended in a no contest due to a cage malfunction. His next fight was likewise a 176 pounds catchweight bout against Real Kim at Heat 42 on the 27th of May 2018. The fight was Pereira's South Korean debut. Pereira won the fight by a first-round technical knockout. Pereira was next scheduled to face Hei Jun Yang at Road FC 48. He won the fight by a first-round technical knockout. Pereira remained on the South Korean circuit for his next fight, being scheduled to fight Batmonk Burenzorig at Heat 43 on the 17th of September 2018. Although he won the fight by a rear-naked choke submission, the result was later overturned into a no contest due to Pereira missing weight. Pereira was scheduled to make his second SBC middleweight title defense against Dusko Todorovic at SBC 19 on the 1st of December 2018. Todorovic won the fight by a first-round technical knockout. Pereira was scheduled to face Won Jun Choi at Road FC 051XX on the 15th of December 2018 in a 190 pounds catchweight bout. Pereira won the fight by a 41-second knockout. Pereira was scheduled to face the heavyweight Dae Song Kim at Road FC 052 on the 23rd of February 2019 in an openweight bout. Pereira beat Kim by a second-round technical knockout. Ultimate Fighting Championship. Pereira's first fight in the UFC was scheduled for the 18th of May 2019 at UFC Fight Night 152 against Danny Roberts. Pereira utilized unorthodox striking techniques, including an attempted Showtime kick and Superman punch, before winning the fight via knockout early in round 1. Pereira was awarded a Performance of the Night award. Pereira's next fight was scheduled for UFC Fight Night 158 against Sergey Kondoshko. Sergey would face visa issues and was replaced by the Canadian Tristan Connolly. Pereira missed weight by 2 pounds. He lost the fight via unanimous decision. MMA Junkie would pick this fight as their upset of the year. The fight was awarded a Fight of the Night award, for which Pereira was ineligible as he missed weight, which meant Pereira forfeited 30% of his purse as well as his $50,000 share of the FOTN award. Pereira's third UFC opponent was Diego Sanchez, whom he faced at UFC Fight Night 167 on the 15th of February 2020. Pereira dominated Sanchez for most of the fight, but was disqualified for hitting Sanchez with an illegal knee while he was grounded. Pereira faced Zalim Imadaev on the 5th of September 2020 at UFC Fight Night 176. There was controversy during the weigh-ins as Imadaev slapped Pereira in the face, and both had to be restrained by the event staff. Pereira dominated the fight and slapped Imadaev back several times before winning the fight via submission in the 3rd round. This win earned him a Performance of the Night award. Pereira faced Kaios Williams on the 19th of December 2020 at UFC Fight Night 183. He won the fight via unanimous decision. Pereira faced Nico Price on the 10th of July 2021 at UFC 264. He won the fight via unanimous decision. Pereira was scheduled to face Muslim Salikhov on the 15th of January 2022 at UFC on ESPN 32. However, Salikhov withdrew from the bout for undisclosed reasons, and the bout was canceled. Pereira fought Andre Fiallo on the 22nd of January 2022 at UFC 270. He won the fight by unanimous decision. Pereira faced Santiago Ponzinibbio on the 21st of May 2022 at UFC Fight Night 206. He won the fight via split decision. This fight earned him the Fight of the Night award. Pereira was scheduled to face Sean Brady on the 25th of March 2023 at UFC on ESPN 43. However, Brady pulled out in mid-February due to a torn groin, and the bout was scrapped. Pereira was scheduled to face Stephen Thompson on the 29th of July 2023 at UFC 291. However, at the weigh-ins, Pereira weighed at 174 pounds, 3 pounds over the non-title welterweight limit. As a result, the bout was scrapped. After a 17-month layoff, Pereira was scheduled to return to the middleweight division, facing Marc-André Barriol on the 14th of October 2023 at UFC Fight Night 230. However, Barriol withdrew due to medical issues and was replaced by Andrei Petrovsky. Pereira won the fight via technical knockout in the 1st round. This win earned him the Performance of the Night award. Pereira faced Mikhail Alexeychuk on the 9th of March 2024 at UFC 299. He won the bout by a rear naked choke submission. This fight earned him another Performance of the Night award. Pereira was scheduled to face Mahmoud Muradov on the 4th of May 2024 at UFC 301. However, Muradov withdrew due to an infection, and he was replaced by Igor Poteria. He won the bout early in the bout via guillotine choke. This fight earned him another Performance of the Night award. It was briefly announced that Pereira would face Roman Dolidze on the 8th of June 2024 at UFC on ESPN 57. However, Pereira claimed he never signed any contracts for the fight, and the bout fell through. Pereira was scheduled to face Anthony Hernandez on the 14th of September 2024 at UFC 306. However, the bout was rescheduled to the 19th of October 2024 to serve as the main event at UFC Fight Night 245. He lost the fight by technical knockout as a result of significant control time and ground strikes in the 5th round. Pereira faced Abusupyan Magomedov on the 26th of April 2025 at UFC on ESPN 66. He lost the fight by unanimous decision. Pereira was scheduled to face Marco Tulio on the 23rd of August 2025 at UFC Fight Night 257. However, Tulio withdrew from the fight for unknown reasons and was replaced by two-time Cage Fury middleweight champion Kyle Daukaus. He lost the fight via knockout in round 1. Pereira is scheduled to face Zachary Reese on the 21st of February 2026 at UFC Fight Night 267. Championships and achievements. Mixed martial arts. Ultimate Fighting Championship. Performance of the night. 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 Versus Danny Roberts, Zelim Imadaev, Andrei Petrosky, Mikhail Oleksiejczuk, and Ihor Potieria. Fight of the night. Fight of the night. Versus Tristan Connolly and Santiago Ponzinibbio. Fight of the night. Fight of the night. Versus Tristan Connolly and Santiago Ponzinibbio. Serbian Battle Championship. SBC Welterweight Championship. 1 time. 1 successful title defense. MMAJunkie.com. 2022 May Fight of the Month versus Santiago Ponzinibbio.